All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is June 28, 2024. This is the BYOB Market Wrap Up. Let's take a look at some charts. Start off with SPY. Start off on the daily chart. Well, we got the 10-minute downtrend. All right, 10-minute downtrend into the close. 2-hour. We have a 2-hour downtrend into the close. Kind of a rip from one end of the spectrum down to the other end of the spectrum. This 2-hour downtrend. Let's take a look at daily chart. Daily chart is outside day, higher high, lower low, closing under bullish trap underneath the 17 EMA. FNGU, higher low, lower, another outside day, higher high, lower low, closing inside bullish trap over the 17 EMA. QQQ, same thing, outside day, lower higher high, lower low, closing inside bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Diamond Dow, same thing, closing inside bullish trap over the 17 EMA. IWM got a higher high and a higher low, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. So IWM moved up while FNGU moved lower and kind of dragged the market with it. You can see that those 9 stocks have so much more influence than your small caps and mid caps, which closed with a higher position than when we were yesterday. And you can see that we closed down here on the SPY, whereas IWM closed up here. This has more stocks. It's a Russell 2000, so you got 9 stocks in the FNGU that are so heavily weighted. They managed to drag the market all the way back to where we began and lower. So there's FNGU. Let's take a look at technicals. All right, so this is T2122. This is all the stocks in the NYSE without weighting them. And of course, you can see we came back into the seller's chop zone with an end of day rally, which did not affect SPY at all. T2123, still stuck in quadrant 1, unable to break over this Death Star force field known as the red 200 SMA. And you can still see we're stuck in quadrant 1, challenging this consolidation right through here and not working out very well. We're not V-bottoming out of here. So I guess the market says we haven't had enough and they wanted some more at the end of the day. We were rallying up out of there to challenge the 200 SMA, but somewhere there's a force field preventing us from leaving this area. So there's T2123 struggling there. 3-bar chart still shows us we just melted down through. Haven't done anything any better. We're now in a bear flag down here in quadrant 1, which pretty much says we're probably going to make a lower low, unless of course they can turn things around. All right, so there's FNGU indicator. Bullish at the beginning of the day and then just sold off all day back to the flat 200 SMA. So we'll see if this can provide a force field of price action to keep it up above it. So there's FNGU. Let's take a look at, let's go back to the charts, take a look at silver and gold. So here's silver. Silver's in a downtrend because it beat out this low right here. Silver's still in a downtrend. Silver makes higher high, higher low, closing inside bearish trap under the 17 EMA. Couldn't quite get out of there. GLD. GLD, a higher high, higher low, closing above the bearish trap, but underneath the 17 EMA. GLD still in that flaky uptrend till it breaks this low right here. So still in that flaky uptrend after breaking this high right there. So there's GLD. Let's take a look at USO. USO in an uptrend. Higher low, higher high, closing, lower low, higher high, so an outside day as well, closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. There's USO. UNG also in an uptrend. Maybe not. All right, so UNG just prints a lower low. So UNG now hits downtrend status by taking out this low right here. So UNG in a downtrend with a lower high, lower low, and rolling over here. So UNG now in a downtrend, lower high, lower low, closing underneath bearish trap underneath 17 EMA. So got some changes. All right, UNG now in a downtrend. Silver still in a downtrend. IWM still in a downtrend. All right, and SPY couldn't get up back above 550, so a little bit of struggle there. So let's take a look at XLK. Still in an uptrend. Let's take a look at SMH. Still in an uptrend. Nothing but toppy wick candles. SMH and XLK. But still in an uptrend. Take a look at XLF. XLF. Still in an flaky uptrend right there. Making a higher high and a higher low. Closing over bearish trap and over the 17 EMA on XLF. IYT, transports not quite there yet. Okay, still in a downtrend. Almost. Nice challenge today. Higher low, higher high, closing over bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Spiking the downtrend line. So they got to take out that high right there. You can see they're coming all the way back to this all-time high anchored VWAP. They couldn't quite close on top of this candle. Once they get on top of that, they have an uptrend going on. At least a flaky uptrend, if anything at all. All right, traders, that's it for me today. I will see you all on Monday, 8 o'clock. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. Quite a volatile day. Yes, I totally agree, Alan. The pullback was never ending. I thought for sure we would have a rip to the upside. I thought for sure anchored VWAP would have held, but it just did not hold going into the close. Thanks, Doug. Thanks, Marley. Thanks, Chuck. Thank you, everybody. Everybody have a beautiful weekend. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Robert.